All right, the LA Chargers have a rookie lineman emerging at the perfect time. If you're new to the channel, we're Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to the Chargers to give you an outsider's look into your team. And here's the lineman, Josh Kelley. Okay, he's a center. This was kind of a nice story before the big injury. Now it turns into a gotta have it type of thing because Jim Harbaugh already said that we're just gonna. All right, let's figure out what we can do. Joe Alt goes from right to left, and we are going to continue to work on this thing. But to have an interior offensive lineman step up in this is going to be huge. And if we go down here, let me show you. Left tackle Rashawn Slater. He's already said Joe Alt will move left, and then Trey Pipkins will go to right for now. So what would the exterior have to do with the center? Well, the answer is that there is Kelton Berger is ridiculously versatile. It's like, well, how do you know that? Let me pull this up. Well, first of all, I mean, this dude's huge. Look at this. 6'6", 308. But I had it right here. Here we go. He has a RAS score that's unbelievable. 9.72. Let's see here. Out of possible 10, so out of almost 700 centers over the last 30 years, he ranks 20th in his athleticism, size, speed, ability, agility, all that stuff. His shuttle was bad. Other than that, I mean, everything is in the elite category. And so it's like, all right, if he can play center, maybe he can play guard, and maybe guards can switch, push out. Maybe he could. It gives you more options. So I think there's still 1 month until the season, which is crazy because I think because the Chargers and the Lions played that early preseason game, it's like, all right, here we go. And it's like, we still got a month. So I think you need to let it settle itself out, see who emerges, see if this guy can be somebody that emerges, and let the offensive line kind of adjust itself. I think that's totally fair to not panic, basically. What it does do, and the Lions experienced this last year, so I know about it, is it decreases your margin of error. Now you really can't afford anybody else on the offensive line. These season enders are so devastating like that. And the Lions had a lot of these last year on the defensive side. Aiden Hutchinson goes out. It's like, okay, that sucks. And then another guy. Season ender. It's like, okay, we cannot have anybody else get injured from week 7 on. Well, that's impossible, right? So that's the problem. Season enders just really take away and put you in a vulnerable spot if you were to lose somebody else along the offensive line. So you got players, there's coaches, there's development. Like, it's not the end of the world. You'll see who kind of develops from there. Let me go back to this as well. Keltenberger will certainly be one to watch as the Chargers play the Saints on Sunday and for the duration of the preseason and final roster cuts. So I'm big on let's just watch. It makes preseason something. Again, half of us aren't even going to watch any of the preseason or just going to buzz through it really quick. But it's something to watch. Keep an eye on him. The other thing, if I'm a Chargers fan, is last week, or against the Lions, like immediately you just see like Omarion Hampton. I don't even need to see him out there. Maybe he plays, maybe he doesn't. Keandre Lambert-Smith, same thing. I'm good. I see him. Aronde Gadsden, good. See him. But the one that didn't come out to play that you really like, all right, what do you got, is Trey Harris, who was taken 55th overall. He's one you want to watch against the Saints. And again, Keenan Allen, who's not going to play, but Keenan Allen's on the team. Like, what do you got at receiver? What do you got for weapons? What's that really look like? So it says, here's an article. A writer wrote, while Allen provides leadership and depth in the wide receiver room, it also comes to a cost of everyone else's playing time. As of now, that person looks to be Trey Harris. He's been dealing with some issues at practice. It's somebody that if he can show up and start being this rookie wide receiver with some high upside that you hope for, you could be in really good shape. If he doesn't, it's a bummer. That's all there is to it. So I think the Chargers are in a fine spot. The season doesn't start for another month. Let's take it easy. Let's get through some of these preseason games. Let's see what the offensive line looks like. There's no need to panic. You've got Joe Alt that's going to go to left. He's going to be great. He has a month to practice that. You've got a swing tackle already that you can put in there, right? Everyone just calm down. And then it's like, let's develop this interior offensive line. Let's stay healthy. And we have the weapons. We're fine. Really. I think it's like, I don't know, but we were going to be so good. Yeah, probably, right? But I think you're still going to be really good, and you don't have to worry about it. It's going to be fine. Okay. Another thing, let me see if I can find this. Is I was going to pull it up here. I can't. I got nothing. Well, Keenan Allen, we talked about this already, but I think his leadership thing, I think that's just going to be awesome. I originally was like, you don't need him, but then once you got him, it's like, you know what? No, that's probably a good idea. Let me know your thoughts here. How nervous are you? How worried are you for the season now that you lose your left tackle, right? There's those certain positions, quarterback, left tackle, defensive end, that you can't just replace, or it's just, you need, injuries are part of the game, the whole thing. We get it, but where you at? I am not that nervous. And I think it's because I lived through last year with the Lions where they lost like 15 guys to season enders. It's like, I don't know. You find guys, they step up. They know that's being counted on. Like, there's a difference when you're a second stringer and it's like, get in there for a preseason game. It's like, well, you suck. Versus, we're playing the Chiefs. You're in. You're just going to level up your game. So, just not worried about it yet. You lose another one, lose this, lose that. Then it's like, all right, this is just not our year. Let's bag it in and let's see you next year. But it's just one player right now. And hopefully, Jim Harbaugh is too good to make this be too big of a problem. Justin Herbert's too good. You have too many weapons. Your defense is too locked in to let this be a big thing. And I think that's ultimately what happens, because again, we've looked at your schedule 100 times, and when you look at it, it's an improved division, no question. You're improved, but outside of the division, there's a big stretch of like winnable games where it's like, oh my gosh, if we just go 5-1 in that stretch, kind of generally handle the division like we've been playing in the division, where, yeah, fine, lose a couple of the Chiefs, beat the Raiders a couple times, split with the Broncos, playoffs all day. 40% of the league gets in the playoffs. Get in the playoffs. Have some fun. Play late into the season. That's all we're looking for. Let me know your thoughts, so we'll see all of you on the next one.